Hello and welcome back to the channel, everyone. And if you're new here, hello and welcome. This is Motor Mike Media, and as always, I'm Motor Mike, and today, well, we're going to talk about the Rivian R1T. Now, the Rivian R1T is their electric pickup truck of the future. It has some crazy wild styling, and supposedly going to be very off-road capable. Now, before we get started, I just want to briefly mention that there will be an R1S. That is basically the SUV version of this vehicle. I really like it. The front end is basically the same as R1T, which is this nice futuristic look. It has that front trunk or frunk side profile of that vehicle, very boxy, good body lines, and the rear end squared off, good taillights in the back. That will be the vehicle for people that want more interior cargo space, gear that you don't want to get wet, you don't have to worry about a tonneau cover, stuff like that, and that will offer a third row too, so you have more space for people. It'll be a more practical vehicle for larger families and stuff like that. It doesn't get any love, but that will come out later. I believe that's supposed to start construction 2023, if I'm not mistaken, early then. But that'll come out later for people. But today we're talking about the R1T, the pickup truck. Basically, that truck is supposed to be their first vehicle they release. If things go right, by the end of this year, 2021, we will be able to get the launch edition. That'll be the first few models they create for the public. That'll be basically a loaded model, all the off-road goodies you want, the bigger battery, the extended range, and they're really saying this is supposed to be an off-road monster. When we first started hearing about the R1T, we all saw the sleek styling, the nice little cubby cutout that you can put gear in between the cab and the bed. We saw that lovely interior, very luxurious, full of tech. Instead of using traditional leathers and stuff like that, it's vegan leathers. It's a great looking dash, a great looking design, but they kept saying it's going to be very off-road capable. And people get concerned about that. People are kind of on the fence when it comes to EVs in general, especially when it comes to an electric pickup truck. But they kept saying, yes, this is an off-road monster, da-da-da-da-da. And what happened? Well, just a few days ago, the CEO of the company actually had some tweets that he posted, little clips. They're like 14 to 15 seconds long, of him in the hills of Arizona, just going up the hills, hitting some nice sharp rocks, proving to people that, yes, this is very off-road capable. We've already seen pictures of it out in the woods and stuff like that, hitting some dunes, doing some high-speed stuff. But it's exciting. I know a lot of people are worried about EVs in general, especially pickup trucks, like I said. But these are going to be capable vehicles. They will be expensive. Don't get me wrong about that. Especially if you want that range. You have to pay the price, the extended batteries and stuff like that. But once more and more vehicles like this come out, the Tesla Cybertruck, you have the GM Hummer EV, vehicles like that are in the same competition. When more and more of those vehicles come out, a few years after that, there'll be more affordable models, and the range will slowly get better and better. They said that the vehicle's protected underneath, so the battery's not going to get punctured very easily. They've done a lot of good things to make this vehicle very off-road capable, and it has very good numbers. I'm excited for it. Before the end of 2021, they want to have 10 showrooms available across the United States, so you can go there, see these vehicles, test drive them, purchase these vehicles. Now, Rivian's a startup company. I've actually made a whole video on this when I first started the channel. I'll leave in the description below. It is a little rough. I think I'm getting a little bit better with these, but feel free to watch that video if you want more in-depth numbers when it comes to ranges, pricing, trim lines. That's all in that video. This video is just talking about how this company, they're really on the edge here, guys. This is a company that wants to compete. They show lots of good promise. I've been to one of their facilities here in Michigan. I've seen one of the prototype vehicles. They have a big gravel pit out back. I'm pretty sure you guys can guess what they're doing out there, just testing it on the off-road slippery gravel. But it's exciting. I'm excited to see this truck when it comes to full production. I want to know what journalists think when they start driving these vehicles. And I especially want to know what you guys think. What do you think of the Rivian in general? What do you think of the styling cues, the interior, and what do you think of it overall? Are you someone that's into EV trucks, or are you kind of on the fence about it? I love combustion engines, but I know EVs will be the future at some point, so I'm very excited. But please, if you haven't already and you want to, check out my channel. I keep trying to give you guys more and more content. It's about cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs, combustion engines, and EVs, just like this. A little bit of everything. And if you want to support me in a more personal way, I have a Patreon now. I have different tiers, give you guys different things. It helps me and the channel grow, and I really appreciate it. But please, like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. That way you guys can stay up to date with the latest and greatest from my channel. And as always, I truly, truly appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.